Hello everybody, good morning and welcome to another episode of Oh my god, we're late for the Shinkansen. Yes, that's correct. I'm running late for my Japan bullet train that's supposed to take me from where we are, Sendai, Japan, all the way to Hakodate today. So I've got my bags here. I'm already, standing out in Japan, which is a terrible thing. We're making a video walking from my hotel in Sendai over to the train station. So this will be a great experience. We're gonna walk through this little mall here. You gotta love the food in Japan. It's just top notch. The service is top notch. People are so nice to you, although sometimes it's kind of hard to tell if they actually like you or not, because they would never tell you. If you're really making somebody angry, they probably would never tell you. So you just have to do your best, and you got to learn the rules and try to follow them the best you can. And the upside of it is that probably nobody will ever confront you for the things that you do wrong. They'll just look at you like you're an idiot. But that's okay. It's fun times. We're walking through the mall. Check it out. So what we got to do is we got to get to the train station. And we got to print out our tickets on the little ticket machine. And then go find our train, of course. But as simple as that sounds, it always takes some extra time because everything's in Japanese, and in California, where I'm from, we don't have, let's just say nobody uses like trains. There's a few trains, but you just don't use them that much. Occasionally, like I used to take the Amtrak from like San Diego to Santa Barbara when I went to college at UCSB, but in general, it's just not the way that people like get from point A to point B. We mostly just drive our cars everywhere, So using the subway system, the Japan Rail, and the Shinkansen it's been new to me, so it takes me some extra time to figure out sometimes. The Shinkansen though is really nice. It's super fast. It's really comfortable. You can buy food before you chill on the train. It's a really great method of transportation. I really like it. So hopefully we don't miss our train. So while we're at it, why don't we recap what I did yesterday? I left Tokyo and hopped on the Shinkansen. I got here to Sendai, and then I got just like the hottest curry that I've ever had in my life. It was like a udon noodle curry with pork cutlets and like some spicy fried garlic. Oh my God. It was supposed to be a spicy rating out of like 1 out of 10, and I chose 4. But dude, 4 was like the hottest meal I've ever had in my life. It took me a while to consume it because it was like, oof, it was serious stuff. So anyways, then I'm walking around town. I go into this casino place and I start playing games. Again, 0 signs in English, so I like press a few buttons, I put a bill in there, and all of a sudden, like 1,000 coins come out of this machine. And I'm like, oh, did I win big? But no, it's just like you put in like $10 and you get like 1,000 coins for $10. And like, so I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do with all these coins? Obviously, I'm gonna gamble them away. So it actually ended up taking me a while to gamble all those coins away. I tried to win money, but it's kind of a losing battle. Casinos are already a losing battle, but then try doing a casino in a language you don't know. dude, you're gonna lose your money. So it's okay, I lost 10 bucks. The casino was pretty cool. And then I was like, oh, across the street, there's a place called 24-hour DVD rental. Oh, this will be a great idea. Like, they love DVDs in Japan. I think it has to do with, they like retro stuff, and they release a lot of like special edition, like anime and cartoons. And it turns out the DVD store is selling I don't know what I can say on YouTube. Selling corn, if you know what I mean. Wall-to-wall corn. Just corn everywhere, dude. So I thought it was gonna be like a nice, I'll go rent some movie that I like, but it turned out to be, so that was funny. I guess you go rent some corn, and then you go rent a room to watch it in and to do your business in there, which is hilarious to me, man. I was like, we don't have this at home. Whew, all right. We have made it. Just like a couple minutes before this thing's about to take off. Luckily, there was a delay, so I was able to get to the Shinkansen. There it is, baby. And get some food. I got a sandwich and one of these Sendai shakes, which is supposed to be like a special kind of shake they have here made out of beans or something. So I'm gonna try that. Oh man, that was a rush. Thank God we're here. Hello everybody. We have made it to Hakodate. I'm walking around outside of my hotel. I just had some excellent food, and it was actually Korean food. It was like a Korean barbecue, and that was really good. It was amazing. So Hakodate is at the beginning of Hokkaido, which is the northeast island of Japan. And apparently only 5% of all of the Japanese population inhabits this island. And it's, if you're talking about like how much area, how much space it takes up, it's a pretty big place. But yeah, only 5%. So it's very interesting. You hear people say that Hokkaido people are very shy, and kind of makes sense if you think about the US and the fact that the further out you go into nature, or just, the further away you go from the big cities, you're gonna find a different kind of person, more folksy, I guess. Really, we're about to find out. Tomorrow, I'm heading up to Sapporo. We're only staying one night here. And we're gonna be in Sapporo for a while. I think like five nights I have there. So we'll be able to explore that area, that city, and more of Hokkaido from up there. So that'll be cool. We'll get a nice long stretch of days there. We're really far out here. Most people do not speak a lick of English, which makes everything a little more of a challenge, more interesting. I've just noticed that is far different from like Tokyo or Osaka, where more people speak a bit of English. I think I should give them a little more credit than that, but I've noticed that in general, Japanese people speak a lot less English than, let's say, people in Thailand, Vietnam, the Philippines, or like Bali. There's a lot less English speakers here. Casual observation. I think that's kind of common knowledge, but yeah, so it makes it interesting, because you really are like, wow, like I'm out here, nobody is gonna come rescue you from these situations that you find yourself in. Hakodate has this like trolley thing that goes all around. It's kind of cool. My hotel apparently has a nice onsen, like a Japanese spa bath. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. That should be nice and relaxing. Japan is the vending machine capital of the world. You can get just about anything in a vending machine here. Soda, water, orange juice, coffee, ice cream, beer. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I imagine that's how some Japanese kids get their first sip of alcohol. Although, I think Asian countries, they're like not scared of their teenagers drinking a little bit of alcohol. I think probably their parents introduced them to like beer and wine and stuff like that earlier on in their lives than we do in America, which is probably a good thing. Like supervised drinking, you know, is probably smarter than the way America does it. It's like we're not allowed to do it, and then we binge, you know, and we all become alcoholics in college, and I don't really think that's the best way to do things, to be honest. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Hakodate.
Making vlogs all through the night.